served in Chilka.
INS Chilka.
Yes, sir.
So when did you join and when did you leave?
Sir, I joined Indian Navy on 5 August 2005 and got retired from Navy on 31st August 2020.
Achha. So entire period you left, you were at Chilka?
No, sir. My first posting was there in Goa, sir, in 2007. From 2007 to 2010, I served in INS, our Tango 66, that is INS Bitra, which was there in Naval Jetty, Goa. After that, I got posting in INS Gomti, which was there in Western Naval Command in Mumbai. From there, I got posting in Western Naval Headquarters in Mumbai till 2015. From 2015 to 2017, I served in Kochi, that is a SPV, Sagar Prahari Bal. And from there, INS Sunena. And from 2017 to 2020, 20 August till retirement, I served in INS Chilka, that is Basic Training Establishment, as a Chief Instructor. I served as a divisional chief also, as a canteen manager also, and mess secretary.
So, which is the best part of your service? Which station?
Sir, I enjoyed all the stations. Sir.
All the stations.
But the best was in INS.
Previously, INS Chilka was busy in cultivating prawn culture in its area. Still now it is going on?
Sir, that one is a civil side. Whereas in our defense side, we do not do this physical.
When I was Tahsildar, I had visited. There was a complaint. We had personally been and we destroyed it.
Yes.
We evicted it.
Yes, sir.
Currently,
it
is not being done.
Not being
done. Recently, one submarine got inducted into Indian Naval Navy.
Yes, sir.
What is this?
INS Arigar. Yes, sir.
So, have you ever visited any submarine?
Sir, I never got the chance to visit submarine because I was posting in.
Being a naval person, you have never gone inside submarine, any submarine?
Yes, sir, exactly, because there is a different cadre which is serving in Navy, specially for submarine.
Even for 2-3 hours, you have not visited?
No, sir, we didn't get the chance.
But we have visited.
Yes, sir.
Achha. So now you are serving as assistant labor officer in.
Yes, sir. Assistant labor officer in Gumma block, Gajapati, sir.
So how do you find the difference between naval and assistant labor officer?
Sir, both the jobs were challenging as well as exciting at the same time. In Navy, we have to show some kind of a physical courage. And so in the face of enemy, we
and in labor officer, you have to show mental courage.
Yes, sir. Not only mental courage, sir. We also have to deal with the public at large. The large group of public will be coming for their services, and it is our honor that I got.
Where as a labor officer?
Yes, sir.
You are in Guma.
Yes, sir.
The maximum number of bundled laborers are being dispatched from Barampur to other states.
Yes.
Then what you are doing?
Sir, we are trying our level best.
Level best means? Please tell in specific.
Especially currently, because I am got newly posted, I have got a few of the plans of how can we approach this kind of a labor issues, especially to solve the labor related issues, stop the migration labor. We have started the registration.
How can you stop migration when the laborers will not get work?
Yes, sir.
Here?
Yes,
they will definitely be allured and they will definitely prefer to go to other places.
Yes,
so how you stop it? Unless you provide them work.
Yes, sir.
Unless you give them some lucrative jobs.
Yes, sir.
How they will be here?
Yes, sir.
So what is the role of the labor officer then?
Sir, I have got an idea which I would like to implement in my particular block. I have an idea to means directly contact all the especially big institutions to conduct their seminars in this particular areas, so that there will be awareness that what kind of a job demand are there in that particular industry. If that kind of a job demand can be fulfilled by in my locality people, then it will be helpful for them to get a job in a particular area.
So, how many registered migrant laborers are now there in your block? You are meant for one block or for several blocks?
Sir, I have got additional charge of Pallakhemundi and Gumma both.
So how many registered migrant laborers are there in your block?
Sir, I can tell you the exact figure is around 81,255 is the total number of means registered and registered workforce in that particular
Migrant laborers.
in
So-
both this.
So every year they go in a particular time and they also come back.
No, sir. In Gajapati district, there is no kind of a seasonal migration.
Here at Guma.
In Gumma, there is also not seasonal migration.
So how could we calculate? How could we calculate the 81,000 migrant laborers?
Sir, we have got the data of number of, because we have computerized data. Now, that computerized data shows us that we have 81,000 plus.
So where from you got the data? You are telling that no one is going outside the district. So how could you conclude that 81,000 laborers are there?
Because there is no migration. Especially, we have got in touch with many labor unions over there, and they tell us that generally there is no seasonal migration.
In this system,
yes, sir.
there must be record about the individual migrant laborers.
Individual, not migrant labor, sir, as a labor worker.
The labor workers?
Yes, sir.
The data?
Yes, sir.
Have you visited anyone during your tenure?
Yes, sir. We have visited many
You
for
are-
inspection.
Have you gone to their family?
Yes, sir. We have visited their family.
Have
We
you
have-
interacted with them?
Yes, sir.
So
we
what,
have.
what do they tell?
They tell about especially because of lack of jobs, they migrate to specific places.
Then what is your immediate reaction?
We,
For what you have done for them?
we have registered them under as a BOC. Generally, most of the migrant workers, they go and work as a especially the construction workers. So we give them BOC cards. That is board under construction worker 1996. We give them that particular benefit. Apart from that, we also provide them the educational benefit, the scholarship scheme provided. The maternity
Scholarship scheme like?
scholarship like their children, like their son and daughter.
No,
they
how much they get scholarship?
they, from starting from 6th standard to graduation, post graduation, the government is giving scholarships. Sir.
What is the amount?
The amount differs from class to class, sir.
You please tell.
Starting from 2000, sixth class is 2000, then 3000, then 7000. Then because it also differs from girl child to boy child. A boy. If a girl child is, she is getting more.
What is the name of that scheme?
That is a scholarship scheme of
Only
migrant laborers.
Only scholarship scheme to
Yes,
migrant
sir.
laborers.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So you have served in Chilka.
Yes, sir.
Chilka, what for Chilka is famous?
Chilka is famous for its, especially it's a brackish water lake, sir, and Kalijai temple is there. There is a tourism. You can go and visit Chilka. Apart from that, boating facility is available in Chilka, and birds are coming. Especially migrant birds are coming from Siberia and from other places especially in the winter season.
What is brackish water?
Brackish water is it's a mix of salt water and mix which comes down. Exactly, I'm not getting it.
It is between fresh water and saline water.
Saline
so
water.
it is less saline, not that saline of sea water.
Yes, sir.
But it is not as sweet as that of fresh water.
Fresh water.
So it is in between.
Yes, sir.
So it is whether it is good for this is a prawn cultivation or it is having demand or less demand.
Yes, sir. It is good for prawn cultivation, especially.
It is also having whether it is demand. Brackish water prawn culture
Yes, sir.
is having more demand or less demand.
More demand, sir.
How many birds actually come in a year to Chilka?
There are many because they come in.
There is a calculation.
Yes,
So no, don't bluff. If you
Yes,
do not know, you get the data.
Yes, sir.
There is an important island inside
Yes, sir.
Chilka.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell?
Important
Island.
island. Yes, sir. Honeymoon and Breakfast Island.
Besides that,
Besides that, Kalijai Island is
another.
honeymoon, breakfast.
Sir, your subject is political science.
Yes, sir.
In plus 3 level.
Yes, sir.
What is the difference between fundamental duties and fundamental rights?
Sir, fundamental rights is coming under Part 3 of Indian Constitution, which is mandatory, which is because the people can go to court for its enforcement. But fundamental duties are coming under Part 4A of Indian Constitution.
Give some example. What is fundamental? Give one example of fundamental right and
Fundamental duties.
duty.
Yes, sir. There are 6 fundamental rights. Are
You
there?
please give one.
Yes, sir. Right to equality, Article 14 to Article 18. Then right to freedom, Article.
Then fundamental duty tell.
Fundamental duty means respecting Constitution, national flag, national anthem is one fundamental duty. Then coming to freedom, that is Article 19 to Article 21. Then 22, sorry. Then right to freedom of exploitation from 23 and 24. From 25 to 28 is right to freedom of freedom of religion. Then minority rights.
Need not elaborate.
Again.
What is the role of opposition party in a government?
Sir, opposition party is having a major role in Indian government, not only in Indian democracy but throughout the world. Opposition party needs to check the corruption. If there is any kind of a corruption in government, put pressure on if any public related grievance is there, it is the role of the opposition party to bring that into public notice and fix accountability and even bring no confidence motion in as it is provided in Indian Constitution to means to fix individual responsibility of ministers, also to bring censure motion for any individual ministers. So this is
Okay, please justify India as a welfare state.
Sir, as per Article 38 of Indian Constitution, India is a welfare state because India is taking steps for the welfare of minorities, for the welfare of women, for the welfare of weaker section of society. As our constitutional founding fathers, led by Dr. Ambedkar, they have envisioned India to a wonderful crafted welfare state, and because of that, the affirmative action which is being implemented in India, that shows that India is a welfare state. Not only that, India also is a welfare for the birds, nature and all that which is there in our fundamental duties which is being placed. This shows that holistically we can conclude that India is a welfare state.
Okay, what is the Kalia program?
Sir, Kalia program is a scheme by government of Odisha.
Can you tell the full form of Kalia?
Yes, sir. Krusaka Assistance and Livelihood Assistance Program.
Is it still there or has it been modified, renamed?
Recently, I am not aware, sir. I will find it out.
It has been modified
Yes,
in the recent budget.
Yes, sir.
You should know it.
Yes, sir.
Today it was also launched.
Yes, sir.
What is Madhav Singh? What is Madhav Singh scheme?
Madhav Singh scheme. Sir,
In this budget, it has been introduced.
sir,
It is a scholarship given to the SC/ST students.
yes, sir.
You should know it.
Yes, sir.
You belong to Ganjam district.
Yes, sir.
What is the contribution of Ganjam district towards Odishan culture?
Odisha's culture, sir. Ganjam district has enough means people like especially Kavi Surya Baladev Ratha, then our Kavi Samrat Upendra Bhanja. They have written wonderful poems. Apart from that, there is we can say that Binayak Acharya was a politician of Ganjam district. Then Biju Patnaik was born in Ganjam district. Apart from that, we can say that there is especially Bagho Nato is a wonderful thing which is happening in our Barampur. Thakurani Jatra is happening in Barampur. Then there is a Rajanato. There is a Rajanato is another thing which is happening in Ganjam district. So holistically, this Chaitra Taratarini Mela, Taratarini Mal, Taratarini.
Okay, okay. Sasiv Sanartha edited a magazine.
Yes, sir.
What is the name of that magazine?
That Odisha, that name is exactly Odisha. I'm not able to get.
Okay.
How a political party becomes a national party?
Sir, when a political party gets recognition as in 4 states as a state political party, they become national party.
How it will get recognition?
They get recognition when they get around 5% of the total vote poll in that particular state.
5%.
5% of the total votes
Please check it.
Yes,
in
in the state elections.
Acha. In how many states?
In 4 states, they have to be recognized as a state political party.
Not state political party, national political
National.
party.
Yes, sir.
National political
Yes,
party.
sir.
So when the election of presidential election of America will be held?
Sir, November 2024.
November 2024, the date.
The date is 9 November.
How 9 November?
Generally, they conduct election in November.
There is a fixed date, you please tell.
Yes, sir.
In every 4 years duration, a particular date has been mentioned.
Yes, sir. November.
Being a student of political science and international relations, you do not know.
Yes. Yes, sir.
You please verify.
Yes, sir.
Who are the contenders this time?
This time, Kamala Harris and Tim Walsh.
Kamala Harris belongs to which party?
Democratic Party.
Trump?
Donald Trump belongs to Republican Party.
So how many states are there?
50 states are there, sir.
So election is being held for how many states?
50, all the 50 states.
All the 50, how many constituents?
Sir, generally there are 270 plus. One has to score 270 plus in order to have the presidential. They have a form of electoral college. Electoral college.
You tell how many states?
50 states.
How many units? No, 50 states, 51.
Yes, sir. 50.
Because Washington DC is also added.
Yes, sir.